Good evening, everyone, and Merry Christmas to everyone. I'm sure by now everyone's heard about the very strange incident that took place in Nashville this morning at the AT&T building, or right outside the AT&T building in Nashville with the bomb that went off. So far, we know of 3 injuries and 1 fatality. Some are saying that the fatality was the bomber himself. Others are not so sure. I don't think we've got enough information to really say for sure yet, but the whole thing is weird. They were saying that it was playing an announcement for people to get out of the way, and it just doesn't seem like whatever it was, it doesn't seem like they were intending to cause harm to people. Like they were giving everyone like a 15-minute warning to get away. It seems kind of odd, but where it happened is odd. When you think of bombings or you think of terrorist attacks, Nashville's not usually a place that you would think of. You think more of New York, Los Angeles, places like that. You don't really think of Nashville, Tennessee. But where this took place is here at the AT&T building in Nashville. Now, this is a pretty good sized building. It houses a lot of communication, a lot of logistics and stuff that goes on within communication. There are rumors that when this happened this morning that it knocked out 911 E911 services. Some are saying a 50 square mile radius, some are saying a 100 square mile radius. I don't think anyone really knows, but that's something else that's been said. But I find it odd, Christmas morning, that this happened. And you go down here and you look at the owners. You got Pitney Bowes. Then you go down here to Cerberus Capital Management. Cerberus, I think some people pronounce it Cerebrus. Cerberus, we're just going to say Cerberus Capital Management. And let's check out Cerberus Capital Management. It's odd. It's odd. Cerberus Capital Management is an American private equity firm specializing in distressed investing. The firm is based in New York City and run by Steve Feinberg, who co-founded Cerberus in 1992 with William L. Richter, who serves as a senior managing director. The firm has affiliate and advisory offices in the United States, Europe, and Asia. Cerberus has around U.S. $45 billion under management in funds and accounts. The company is a U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission registered investment advisor. Investors include government and private sector pension and retirement funds, charitable foundations, university endowments, insurance companies, family savings, and sovereign wealth funds. But when you dig a little deeper into Cerberus, we find this. Staple Street owns Dominion. Now, we're talking about Dominion Voting here, and I'm sure by now everyone knows who Dominion Voting is. I'm sure you've heard plenty about Dominion Voting in regards to the election we just had. Okay, Dominion and is a relatively small private equity company who has not raised capital or had substantial new investors since 2014-2015 of about $200 million. But now, after a rushed Delaware corporation filing October 5th, 2020, Staple notified U.S. SEC they're expecting $800 million minimum. Yet Staple Street's website is suddenly shut down except for the base page. Here's where things get interesting. Staple Street Capital is a private equity firm founded in 2009 based in New York. The co-founders, Stephen D. Owens and Houghton Yagubzada, I cannot pronounce that, are veterans of the Carlyle Group. Carlyle Group and Cerberus Capital Management. There's Cerberus again. And the board members of Dominion Voting. The official website of Staple Street Capital has deleted the team introduction. Okay, now we got Dominion Voting tied in with Cerberus and Carlyle Group. Now, I don't know if a lot of you remember, but around 9/11, there was a lot going on about the Carlyle Group. The Carlyle Group has huge ties with the Bush family and at the time had huge ties with the Saudi royal family and Osama bin Laden's family. The Bush family, the Saudi royal family, Osama bin Laden's family, and Donald Rumsfeld's inner circle. These are just some of the high-profile figures who have played a direct role in the rise of one of the most powerful and influential and secretive firms in Washington. The company is called the Carlyle Group, and in the wake of the events of September 11th and the invasion of Iraq, its power and influence have become significantly stronger. The company operates within the so-called Iron Triangle of industry, government, and the military. Its list of former and current advisors and associates include a vast array of some of the most powerful men in America and indeed around the world. This program exposes the history of the Carlyle Group from its inception as a private equity firm to its recent status as one of the largest defense contractors in the world. So there we have it. We have Dominion Voting tied into the Carlyle Group, tied into Cerberus Capital. And Cerberus Capital owns the AT&T building in Nashville. This is just sort of fishy. It's just sort of odd. It could be a big nothing burger, but when I saw this, I felt like it was worth people maybe having a look at, maybe kind of judge yourself, see what you think, see what you come up with, do some of your own research. But like I said, I found it interesting, and I'm showing it to you. God bless. Merry Christmas. Stay prayed up, and we'll see you again.